How has Haaland missed that? How is Haaland getting sitters? I mean, he's the most dangerous player in world football. And is it amazing movement or is it crap defending? Because he just seems to get a lot of sitters this season. Doku with the cross. Haaland with the goal. I just said they were playing good football. And it's amazing. Obviously, so much of this is positional sense from Haaland. But it's also so easy. It's so easy. The positional sense of him is brilliant, but Doku does really, really well. It's his 100th Premier League goal, and it's 1-0 to Manchester City. Let's have a look at it again. It's a lovely team goal as well. Doku on the left. Bassi. It's not Bassi, it's Sessegnon. It always amazes me how people leave Erling Haaland unmarked. I mean, to be fair to Sessegnon, he's got 2 players to mark. Why is Sessegnon marking 2 players and where are the centre-backs? That's what I'm saying if I'm Marco Silva. I mean, we're literally playing arguably the best striker in the world and we're leaving him to the left-back. Tanish says 100 goals in 111 games is crazy. It is crazy, but he wouldn't be able to do it in an Everton shirt, would he? He's at the right place. The best club in the last 5 years by a country mile. League Town are winning, says Adam. Lovely ball. This should be 2-1. What a goal. Reinders. That finish is absolutely class. I don't know what Fulham are doing defensively, and I don't know why people are playing high lines against Man City. But that's a fantastic finish by Reinders. And Man City are making easy work of this. I mean, they're in a title race, aren't they? Let's be clear. They are in a title race. Diaz into Haaland. He's going to get the assist as well. I mean, I don't know what Fulham's defence is doing here. It's bad defending, but it's a brilliant finish. Good punch away by Leno, but Foden's got it on the edge of the box. What a goal. Well, that's game over. That's perfect timing as well. Everybody's not going to watch Man City in the second half now. That is a worldie by Foden. He's found his form again, hasn't he? City look like the real deal again. That is demolition job in the first half here. 3-0 against Fulham. Is it rotation? Potentially. We've got a goal back for Fulham here. Great header. Smith Rowe. Well, who knows? Right on half time, you know, it's back to 2-0 again, isn't it? But it's 3-1. Great header by Smith Rowe. Maybe Fulham can do something. It's 4-1 to City. Lovely finish by Foden. I mean, Leno should do better than that, but 4-1 to City. I mean, we've switched off. Another goal for Man City. May as well go there. I mean, what could happen here? City could score 10. They could score 8. It's 5-1 now. I mean, it's terrible play by Fulham, but it's lucky by Doku. It is lucky. It's he's never scoring from there, but it deflects. Yeah, it's going well wide and it's just deflected in. But look, buy a ticket, win the lottery. You know, you can't win the lottery without buying a ticket. Fulham have scored again. What's going on here? 5-2. Oh God, how have Newcastle not scored that on the back post? There's a player down injured. Jacob Murphy's injured, but the ball dropped on the back post to Joel Linton, and I don't know. I think he just lost flight of the ball. Hit the post as well. Big opportunity, but not quite there. We could have done with that going in. Spurs on the attack. Good cross. Oh, it would have been an absolutely brilliant goal by Bergvall. The cross came in across the 6-yard box. It's slightly behind him, so he does one of those back flicks. And it somehow finds height. Oh, how do you even put that over the bar? He's done a little flick. Mate, that would have been an absolute worldie if it had gone in the top corner. Fulham have got another goal. Well, we're going to go back to that game literally now. We're going back to Fulham now. 5-3. Because it's going to be half-time Spurs Newcastle. I'm watching the goal. No, he's onside, surely. That needs to be onside. That's a good finish as well. And it needs to be a good finish. 3-5. Donnarumma with a good punch. Oh, he's done it again! Oh, he's done it again! 5-4. 9-goal thriller. Get in. Fulham. He's done it again. Chukwueze. 4-5. 4-5. It's 4-5 here at Craven Cottage. There's no congestion. There's no congestion. Oh, that's not even a word. 4-5. 4-5. This could go down as one of the biggest games and best games ever in Premier League history. This is 13 minutes to go. Man City have conceded 4 goals and they could get 3 points. And that, my people, is why I don't think they'll win the league. Because they concede ridiculous amounts of goals. I mean, Donnarumma does nothing wrong there. He punches it away under pressure. It's just a great finish again. Chukwueze. I bloody love football, says T. Bliss. I bloody love football as well. 4-5. Whatever happens here, and if Man City win it, fair play. But what a game. What a game. Game of the season here. Who would have thought? Game of the season. Oh! Decision! Decision! Decision, ref. He's giving a goal kick. Well, I've seen them given as a penalty. I've seen them given. Lots of people saying penalty. Not going to get given, is it? I've seen that given. That could have been a penalty for Fulham. Kevin, pass. Oh, he's cleared it off the line. Unbelievable. I thought it was going to go in. I just can't believe he's not got that in. Vardiel. I think he cleared it off the line. It was a brilliant clearance. I think it was rather easy, but it looked like it was going in for a moment. Oh, mate, it's not going to happen, is it? It was a pass that looked like it was going to go through to Donnarumma. Yeah, I mean, it is quite an easy clearance at the end of the day, but almost not a good handball, ref. No, that's it. And that's the end of the game. He blows the whistle. So close. So close. But for Pep, it's 3 points, and that's all he'll be bothered about. This is absolute madness. This is true, right? Spurs away form, second in the league. Spurs home form, second from bottom. Have you ever seen such insanity? How can that be a thing? It's nearly Christmas. Spurs away form, second in the league. Spurs home form, second from bottom. I mean, I don't think I've ever known anything like that. It's just mad. It's absolutely mad. Cut back, Voltemeda. Bruno G. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! He's been so good since he came on. Some brilliant passing, and that's an absolute stonker. Stonker of a goal by Bruno G. Brilliant play by Anthony Gordon down the wing. Cuts it back. Voltemeda lays it off. And Bruno Guimaraes. What an absolutely brilliant finish. What a goal by Bruno G. Absolutely brilliant. What a goal. 1-0 to Newcastle. I think many of us predicted they would win tonight. And that is an absolute cracker. Absolute cracker. I mean, we've not really seen it from behind yet, but we are about to. But it looked like an absolutely brilliant finish. Look at the pace by Anthony Gordon. Inspired substitution. Laid off by Volta. I mean, there's a lot to do from there. That is a great finish. He's from where he is there, and to hit it with his right foot. Oh, come on. He's cut around that. Look at that from there. That is brilliant. And another team like Villa, terrible start to the season for Newcastle. But the trouble about Newcastle is when they start coming, they don't stop. Not trying to be mean or something. I just don't know the history and I'm not from the UK. Goal! Spurs! Well, Romero. That's put a cat amongst the pigeons. Meow. It's, wow. There you go. Spurs away. Come to play. He's a bit of a shithouse, Romero, isn't he? But look, he's got a goal. I don't know whether he's gone up front on purpose, but he's up against Dan Burn. The cross comes in and he beats him. Just pure strength. It's just quite an easy goal. I mean, Dan Burn just gets, I don't know whether it's tired or... It's a good header. It's good goal. Both captains scoring as well, says Pendit. That's a good goal from 10 minutes to go. I think you've got to look at it because it's harsh, but the ball's... If Dan Burn's heading that in, you do see it in a lot of penalty boxes, but the problem is Dan Burn is standing exactly where that ball's going to go. I think it has to be a penalty. You do see it all the time. He's going to VAR. Yeah, I think he's got to give it. I think it's ridiculously harsh on Spurs, but it has to be a penalty because yes or no, should it be a pen? I think for me, if the ball doesn't go anywhere near Dan Burn, I'm not looking at a penalty. But look at where Dan Burn is, and if he doesn't get pulled down, Bentancur can't win the header. So watch. Bentancur can't win this header. Dan Burn, if he stands up, gets a header on goal. It's not I mean, look, it's about where the ball's going to go. And the ball is going to go on Dan Burn's head. So why can't Dan Burn head it? Because Bentancur's pulled him to the ground. It happens in every penalty box. And it is harsh. But I can see why they're looking at it. I'd be fuming. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd be bloody fuming. I'd be saying this happens 100 times every bloody game. And you should be giving 3 or 4 penalties a game. But we got one against Fulham, and I said it at the time. It's a bit harsh because it happens all the time. But every now and again, they look at it and they go, we're going to give a penalty. Put Newcastle ahead. But I feel Vicario might go low left and save this. No, okay, he went high left, high right, and he went low right. 2-1 to Newcastle. They're back into 7th. Can Spurs come back again? They've only had 1 shot on goal and they scored for it. I don't know whether they can get back again. Spurs players at the moment are just... Oh my God. And that's why Ramsdale shouldn't be a goalkeeper. I mean, what is he doing there? What is Ramsdale doing there? I mean, you can't do anything about it because Pope is injured, but he's just cost you the win, lads. Romero, some would say it's justice, but that should never be going in. I mean, it's an overhead kick, but I reserve judgment for a moment, but he's got to save that. He's got to save that, surely. It's gone a long way. First things first. He's not punched it away very well. The overhead kick, nah, there's no power on that. He shinned that overhead. I mean, it's a great effort by Romero, but look at him, he shins it. That ball goes a long way from Romero. Watch. Nah, he's got to anticipate that.